The weather is always a much talked about topic over in England, especially during calendar events. Joining me now is fellow Brit Lee Phelps, William Hill's In Play radio host, and we're going to discuss the weather at Wimbledon. Now, Lee, what's everyone's general perception of the weather forecast during Wimbledon?
Yeah, it's always, like you say, it's always the most talked about thing, isn't it? I think players probably come over and a little bit worried about it as well. You know, I mean, we've got the grass court season over here now, and even at Halle, you know, and places in Germany, you've seen quite long delays because of the rain. It just seems to go along with grass court tennis for some reason, doesn't it? But yeah, you know, the kind of the stereotypical thing is that, you know, once upon a time, you know, you had kind of Cliff Richard singing and dancing in the stands when there were major rain delays. Doesn't seem to be as many of those these days, and obviously the roof on centre court is a massive bonus. But you know, I'm praying for no rain, but we'll see. Eh?
Okay, so you're praying for no rain, but let's play devil's advocate and say maybe there will be rain. Could sort of bad weather affect the outcome of the championship? Maybe players who might not deal with different weather conditions?
No, I mean, I think, to be honest with you, I think most of them are used to delays now, you know, and we saw it at the, you know, at the French Open, didn't we, with, you know, with that match between Andy Murray and Novak Djokovic, which was carried over till the next day. And yeah. I think, I mean, personally, I think tennis players are some of the most mentally strong sportsmen around. You know, it's a solo sport. You have to be prepared to be able to, you know, go through all sorts in like a 5-set match or, you know, a long 3-set match for the women. So I think most of them can deal with it now. You know, it happens in most tournaments these days where there might be a delay. There might be a small delay because your opponent's injured, that, you know, whatever else. There might be a little bit of tactical kind of delaying as well. So I don't think it affects them too much. Now, it depends on the state of the match as well. You know, if you're, I mean, that match was a great example. Andy Murray looked like to be on the cusp of losing the match. He actually won the next set the following day when they resumed. Still ended up losing the match, but, you know, it can come at a good time, can't it? If you're in a bit of a mess and suddenly a rain delay comes and it gives you another chance to regather your thoughts, come back the next day, I think it can be a bonus. It can also be a disadvantage, but most of them know how to deal with it, I think.
Now, we did run through the special bets for the tournament, but here are some weather-specific ones. We've got temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit recorded at Wimbledon over the 2 weeks, price 17. No rain to fall at Wimbledon 2015 during play, priced 11. Hottest day of 2015 in the UK to happen during Wimbledon, price 9. And full day's play washed out, not including centre court, priced 9. So just to recap, Lee, which was your favourite one out of those?
Well, I'm sat here, Natalie. It's evening in the UK. The lovely light blue skies, wispy clouds, jet trails coming out, and I'm going to go for the no rain to fall at Wimbledon. I'm being optimistic. It's a little bit of an optimistic one, but I'm hoping we get a glorious 2 weeks of beautiful sunshine.
Yep, you certainly are a glass half full kind of guy, Lee. Nice to have you on the show.